Champions League games. You be the home na then we'll go along with our predictions. Already quotes in the daho. And two bit me.
When I say 2 quotes, about 25 years still in.
Yes. Other now no Thursday, no, we told them we are in a good streak. We are on a good streak. Boys no be no ko ye bibi ntina say free Thursday bani na ya nipa na yaten ho ye modin dia bani nipa na yaten ho nti we are on a very good streak, so you enjoy it. Fancy, first of all, I think say UEFA Champions League, you know, apart from giving us memorable moments, fantastic results and quality football at the end of the day, and it's about also giving us memorable storylines. Now the contest in around Real Madrid traveling to Central Asia to play Karata Mati. I've seen videos, I've seen pictures. Real Madrid training who supporters are trying to push in just to have a glance of top players or Musiaka in the Real Madrid. You see, the entire maker say to leave memories man for the donor trim aside the results that will happen in this because then you will be any Real Madrid the obeshe Karata Mati obi atrim ni Real Madrid di ko na me start pad in be also timi koso kra maybe a Mbappe she be 5 and 6 kra Mbappe very likely is on starting any game no, but the likes of Gonzalo Garcia, Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo Goyes more you expect them to get a lot of goals, but the bibi shrunku bi be kakaramat amati team ni ho a me sure say in the next years to come will be a supporting club ni bia no be ofi krum ni bia be kai onyina obetimi a refer say emre bi dru say Real Madrid be krum ase be ball game, Real Madrid dey say be krum be ball game. It's more like Ghana ye wa hanu me dru mre bi no Santos eba ha be ball friendly match they be a refer say World Pele eba Ghana ha, but as at that time it was not a competitive match, but this is a competitive match and the man yesronko create them. Fancy UEFA created this particular format of the Champions League. These were one of the reasons why making sure say BM.
Yeah.
The entire Super League ni issues so na big matches say obi abufu ye ni nyina no we ka ho bi. Because UEFA miemu a Karata Mati ko fa hemfa na akobo Champions League.
Yes.
So UEFA say format na aka Kazakhstan omu ko fa hemfa na akọ experience say obi tu kwan ba omu krum obi ti say Real Madrid abebo Champions League. Fancy, this is mind-blowing. I'm sure tonight they are going to enjoy the atmosphere. They will enjoy the game and they will love it. And UEFA will be proud of the new format Omodiaba for this season's UEFA Champions League. Omo baby on berry. Ebiso metimi akobo playoffs. But I think the fantastic thing about the whole thing is they will enjoy it.
So omo first game bro omo pulling.
Okay, me the way be send the Shadrach.
Because this is what
omo Champions League no the omo bem near omo qualify with excitement they are okay. Now okay, me the way be send the Shadrach.
Okay. Then they will enjoy already I know my way. That they will enjoy the moment and everything around this game. First, maybe almost stadium, I've say, oh, be to or did never tell Kakra, where we give Nekakra Vinicius about town. Do you know what it means to have Vinicius Junior in town?
A market day.
Killing Bapa about town.
On TikTok, and now the
okay.
On TikTok, carried for any TikTok.
Oh, they are Mashada Coca. Shadak with me about my park
about Champions League, you know, carried for the they are in to enjoy themselves. Omuni will be able to compete. They know their size. Omuni, Omaya Sabo Asewan, Omasha Mohon, Omahin Omubu. So they are not going to say, Ani Ebeshe way you qualify. And to say a question 5-0. Omo journalists in the deal matter say omo league near league fun. Utiem komoni omo first game no omo lose to Sporting CP no. Yendi o matem anka say ende Kazakhstan league near league fun. Omo nim omo level hwe. The omo be ye ni enjoyment.
Yes, omo because obo
wa big boys in who pinti.
Yeah. Obo boy Inter. Obo Arsenal, Obo Madrid, Obo Pafos, so be kwa we so be boy.
Omo de ombe ya ni. Omo TikToker, you will understand the context of omo competition, like omo competing in the Champions League. qualification alone for them is an achievement. So they appreciate where they have come. And omunim die be free my body amo players any omo ankasa club no. Sika semani we he ba kusuni. Omo share Celtic and omo qualify. Celtic share Barcelona, and Barcelona share Real Madrid. Into Madrid ni omo bebo ahe. So it's just the excitement around it. It's they're now Olympics admin or social media. They are making the most out of it. Unima de Crontia club ni nimnisa. Maybe omo ano minimum no more centered around Asia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan side ho. But now playing in the Champions League and playing against Madrid, a lot of people will Google Kairat, and they say, let's cash in on the number of new followers we can win, especially on today's digital media. Omo de ton omo club. And yes, dear, me call TikTok, say makofa Kairat ade aba. First and then come on Champions League, I will I even care about them. Minimum more baby. For them is the exposure. And then the commercial benefit it brings into Czechia. Madrid they call the whole of Kazakhstan hosti club kesi da exactly a home game into home game no sadia ye ton ama yenya sika nipa dodo aba behwe match no Jenny na wow Madrid omo China anisa Shadrack for map
over 11 hours.
Shadrack de to so any Spain. I'm at they are 300 kilometers away from the Chinese border. The border between Kazakhstan and China. In between you find Kyrgyzstan. In Madrid, no, they are closer to Asia now. Baby Omako Piano. Madrid is closer to Asia than Europe.
That's a moko pre-season.
Obey Asia saying Europe.
And your Champions League.
Madrid
no be pende oh. Exactly. Pre-season.
No.
Wow.
But Mike, let me share the big say they will travel to San Siro.
Yeah.
An iconic stadium. They will enjoy the moment. Ome travel to Copenhagen, Denmark, an iconic country. Good history. Ombebo Olympiacos Sofie. Ombebo Club Brugge. Imagine traveling to the Emirates.
History.
And then Ombo Biabe Unifuno.
Because Mekai Astana Diana now can stand at times. Seven former Black Star striker Patrick Chumesi. No bono. Yeah. Or some one Galatasaray nominee as a boy. But for setting up my co-canal because Enra. Me monitor company press conference no say day na year Champions League na so tie presentation na make us obechire mu club no nipa no mde tie logo no company omo busa na maneka so onim nipa kro na onim say watese nipa na hero
now imagine
ton oman no as a history club no
enti okwa na Pafos for so ton Cyprus now we mo so ton Kazakhstan so just imagine how things
what football will bring. You know, these footballers, no fancy.
Me dey me dey wo me say, and the married bet me show almost 7.
And 4 more.
Omo journalists no, omo ndi o matem. Yeah, no, me pese danger me pese ye sua ade afrim. Yeah, who your level. Enti say JSK Eshe Gold Star 7-0 on aggregator. It does not rubbish the Ghana League. It tells of your level.
Has na kwaje 5 and so
what e dey almost 6
me ka away no
away 6
ana one bar no be boss say
has is almost 2-1 say
okay
you get it. If you don't get it then please omundi journalists for no cry no enne they will cheer at every Madrid goal movie o money career for the beji o many obi o work Kazakhstan ebi on kron 2 kwan ni bi da Omba Santiago Bernabeu da, but when ya kwenya no to cover a game involving Real Madrid ewo Kazakhstan. So they cherish these opportunities. Mimi wo bibi ani. Menko Algeria nko cover a game da. And I have not even covered any Algerian side da. So if Bibiani Gold Stars are qualified kwa koba, I should cherish or I should relish that opportunity. Sana me pesi ye huno. gradually more na ye bona fe dey able say Kairat aba okọ waba obenya sa consistency na fe na befa like Bodo are not here because a flash in the pan of the mu akeke or started as they were consistent in terms of Europa League, Conference League, and then they Bodo the Aba champion into a building in Kakra. Now Bodo abe two other Norwegian clubs like Rosenborg. First na Rosenborg no mo bebo, but abe sana ho. Sana de na tie e ya twede ebi mu wo soro. Ye ne afe ne ye fro first ne wo soro ne te bai. Kakran na akoko no munsuo. Let us understand how football work. Umfiti prekom pause. You cannot all of a sudden say Kotoko qualify for African gender ne halali yepe. Enye ne sani ye no.
Young matches no way.
I think say and for Real Madrid the end they will enjoy the moment. But another game that
I no be akwa gon match o.
Oh, it's me see there.
Moldova for you. Transfer. You know,
Agolu.
And the atmosphere. So I'm page no mutimi manipulating page. No man, you may be. Agolu. Once all star players.
But I think one game a lot of people will need to be very careful about Atalanta and Club Brugge.
Hey, about 11-11.
Boy, level. Atlanta and Club Brugge. Mike, I think say you can only enjoy this game from a football loving fan. But I think if you want to put money on a certain game, and the games in Atlanta and Club Brugge and Ephraim,
why?
And relax. These are two teams omuye unpredictable. Atlanta omunya fantastic games during the week, including Kamadin Suleiman at this particular weekend, onya crucial goals the Atlanta. But fancy, in the long run, Atlanta is one particular club, and you don't know which kind of Atlanta that is going to turn up. Unim say Atlanta umubeshe game ne, and Atlanta umbabe lucy. Untimi for what dreams to suicide no. At the same time, Club Brugge, say, through this stage of the Champions League, omu dangerous. Omu baby omuju omu tum say the Mike Kai say show ho na nwini wubu no. Omu nim say round of 16 quarter final no ho no mu duru ho enyo ma fe ni ho. But in the group stage, omu one particular club, they will always frustrate the top clubs. Now what they omu kubo Monaco match day 1. Yamudu omu Monaco. Fancy, that game could have ended maybe by 5-0 in favor of Club Brugge. And at 6-0, the intensity, the support base, the technical quality. And you're almost finishing at the end of the day. Top. And commit to Mama Atalanta and what team actually know. But I believe this is a gamer. Just go in, enjoy the game, and wish your Ghanaian player in Kamadin Suleiman. I want to see him. Person me enjoy and see how this game is actually going to go.
Any goals as some cry.
Club
Brugge.
Avoid prevention is better than cure.
Okay.
Where one particular game are prevented.
Some Madrid and the
Madrid they attend it.
Okay.
Atletico Madrid will be playing against Eintracht Frankfurt. Eintracht Frankfurt so now say so yeah croc the John Kakra. They turn up sometimes and they go off other times. You see, almost Champions League game. The weekend of the Champions League no could lose by 4 goals to 1. But this is an Atletico Madrid that me say they will need to continue whatever Omuyediti at Real Madrid, especially Wofi. Untimi ma supporters joy. Then at the end of the day, no asabetinasi no be lose to a team like Eintracht Frankfurt. I believe say they have the quality. Alexander Sørloth, Julian Alvarez, Diego Simeone with enough experience in the Champions League against this particular German side. Me say they score a lot of goals. I think Atletico Madrid will find a way around this game and get a result. Either half for Atletico Madrid and a double chance for Atletico Madrid. This is a game I believe Sebetima produce goals because Frankfurt will open up. Atletico Madrid should be beam just to get enough goals. Over 1.5 and over 2.5 is actually going to work. Alexander Sørloth, anytime goal scorer and Julian Alvarez in this particular game. Niama Betima Koye di Atletico Madrid. Bodo Glimt in the Tottenham Hotspur in the Europa League. Bodo Glimt elbow of you are quite dangerous kakra. In the Europa League, the stage and the moment and experience really counted. The reason why I'm person may use Europa League semi-final and the case in this instance near 2 different moments under 2 different coaches, especially for Tottenham Hotspur. On Senaya Andy Postecoglou, with Tottenham Hotspur against Bodo Glimt. That moment, Nankasane playing the semi-final, it was an occasion for Bodo Glimt rather than playing to qualify because they were okay. Semi-final, Bodo Glimt were okay, so Madru sa semi-final. They said the yeka karata amati issue yeka wahi. So they just went on to enjoy the moment. It after first leg came into the second leg and they are okay. But I think at this stage of the competition, they will love to prove a point. Say Tottenham was in Europa League. I was a Timitro Bibi Kakra, and on one side, we are very stubborn. Show my first game no boy, no.
Yeah, be help.
We are very stubborn, Ankasa. So a different dynamics as compared to the Tottenham Hotspur. And your boy when it comes to the Europa League. Thomas Frank, almost literally new to the Champions League. The first game near who do you see? Any come far so any Villarreal boy, any results they pay by. That's one of the most boring games I've ever watched from Tottenham Hotspur. That's why some Mourinho wonder, which is the most important aspect of every single game our person day. Oh boy, just maybe today, so make me win. And this is a 1-0 but at home for Bodo Glimt, fancy this is a game. I can remember Bodo Glimt handicap 3 goals.
Okay.
Handicap. I don't think Tottenham beat Marcus Bodo Glimt even more than 2-0.
Yeah, we.
I'm very stubborn, very stubborn. But on a safe note, we have over 1.5 in this particular game between these. Bodo will score. And this Villarreal dia will be reluctant, so be able to the ball better. But Bodo will be very adventurous. They will attack anytime goal score. Met me a call. I think some Mohamed Kudus say they will beat my baby Kakra. It's been long. We can do a say go yani. We definitely he's looking forward to score his first goal for Tottenham Hotspur, especially when it comes to the Champions League. Now you're meeting me Jose Mourinho is coming back to Stamford Bridge. Fancy the return of Jose Mourinho. And I mean, who are the fake kakra? Over in a press conference, you know, or check Chelsea press conference. Them one man the pictures and the ball. Then he comes no at Tenassi or say or no about the other courses so belonging to the red part. No, how any musa obetimi ashaman yo metimi akoye di amano. Or both game no one chance anu aba park no so. Fancy see for player. I don't think Benfica team debate mama Chelsea. And the current form ne born among Benfica bono. I'm not sure so metimi compete with Chelsea. And
that Jose
Mourinho.
Benfica and Jose.
Me who ye we can do match or more boy crab or more break crans across more by 2-1. Me already I've said Jose Mourinho ni Benfica it's a mirror of different reflection. We feel the baby never we feel the baby ban on our ambition. I can't say that Jabe Tom say to true because different ambitions. Benfica one ambitions, Jose one ambitions, but it's because of politics. Presidential elections, and then you might be a root coaster. Person maintain it in a tension triangle for Jose Mourinho fanemera. Nobody do man for my. But with Chelsea, no, Benfica doesn't even have a good track record playing against Chelsea. First, let's not forget a recent match called boy, you know, in the Club World Cup in the Chelsea the car form. They played well, but at the end of the day, Chelsea won the game. Chelsea are battled with some injury situations, but I think they have a squad good enough to compete against Benfica today. Just himself on the pitch bed, didn't know what I say about dream more day, bano. Or Shas Enzo Maresca, Chelsea team, the coach, also team winning games, or bad dream. Jose Mourinho wants to play the crowd to his side. Or so divided Chelsea, crowd in himself too. Enzo Maresca should not show respect to Jose Mourinho on the pitch.
Say when you're on a 6 crowd.
Man in China, Jose I don't know. And look what show the respect to crowd. After the game there, you can show him respect. Say
to me.
What be coach Chelsea? What I say? Me, I believe Jose Mourinho and the man Chelsea popular. Fancy 50 years now Chelsea new league that. Jose Mourinho the only G League and the back-to-back, the special one. We understood baby at Jose Mourinho level at Jose Mourinho the Chelsea create different cry. On the day Chelsea winning mentality in your mom brave team in him. After so many years I almost struggle.
You know say there will be no better manager than no Chelsea. Just watch the Premier League in the fall.
I know all bad dream. So Adrena o boom no. Or Mamaresca one who said Juma now coaching or no. Adrena let's say only never respect him to one year you capitalize on that. But I think tactically Enzo Maresca can match this Benfica team boot for boot. I'm only looking forward to how our Chelsea will set up defensively anyhow when they are in possession ball nano me be ka simbi wa anom say saa omo 3-1 build up no amanfo ya hunu to eno ano mo de pressure omo. I want to see if this game will be different. Ebi obese san insano and I want san insano. But I think this is a historical game. Jose Mourinho now Stamford Bridge, he's taking it all in. He's taking it all in, making sure say he will enjoy the moment. But I think this is a Chelsea double chance and over 1.5 game. Chelsea West grab a draw. I don't think Chelsea is going to lose against Benfica. Nyame adoma enumre. Bayern Munich will travel to Paphos. They will create history. This is a game of Hurricane beating their start party. I think Hurricane maybe at 3 goals or more hat trick in the Ukraine. Vincent Company as a team no. Yamon abaso. Washisha team need to a certain extent say you can literally see the identity, you can see what they want to do and the kind of results they want to get. And I think this is one particular moment where Paphos were also going to enjoy Bayern Munich because when you're Hurricane or when you're the likes of Michael Olise or Munich travel the bar, you enjoy the moment and believe we say one way or the other in the next future no sabi to make a good results. But I think one of the biggest games here behind the name Galatasaray and Liverpool.
Tough game.
Liverpool no good track record going to Turkey.
Venu no crown nyansam kechwa.
Victor Osimhen versus Alexander Isak and Ekitike.
Maro carrying so back.
Maroika. Wow. I think Galatasaray signing some way for the Turkish league is to create an impression so they can also perform at the biggest stage or the Champions League. Because if you are literally bringing in any more 3 players, Osimhen, Icardi, Leroy Sani, when we players how they buy Europa, they will start for certain teams in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Victor Osimhen in particular, minim team what Europa Victor Osimhen started Chelsea as a number 9. Minim team what Europe. And they will force Osimhen the nibe jina wonu so even Liverpool no kra no mo bo no kra no. Odi Osimhen will start as the number 9. So it is an European classical game we are going to enjoy tonight, full of quality players and quality football. Any coaches on Mujina bench.
So to say squad our boy Obo Icardi, Obo Osimhen. So Osimhen they are from back from injury, they are from bench and Obeba. So say Icardi starts here, or Leroy Sani, either on the right or left. Middle no Kai Gundogan just behind. Waba striker no Waba and Sana Mario Lemina midfield. It is a probable lineup now with a single formerly of Monaco. Yeah. Then Davison Sanchez formerly of Tottenham Hotspur, Barati, Onuwachiro, Jacobs, Onusuoho, Lucas Torreira, formerly of Arsenal. Then Mario Lemina, formerly of Wolverhampton Wanderers, Gabon International, Ike Gandogan, Yermas, Ostatema the national team bo, Ohonya bench player. Then what about Akgun? Then what about Victor Osimhen? Leroy Sani Mukra be free bench aba. So you look at the squad quality of Galatasaray and you understand say and the match no it will be up for grabs, Liverpool especially quality.
Liverpool so quality pa Liverpool quality ankasa. Liverpool quality ankasa. But I believe this is a game of goals be pimpa. Liverpool actually honum no omo concede. And we had the attack of Galatasaray. I don't think Liverpool will keep a clean sheet today. Against Atletico Madrid, even in the league, games are Liverpool above run and there are few of them that Liverpool to make a clean sheet. With the likes of Victor Osimhen and Leroy Sani, they will have to prove a point. Definitely Liverpool will concede. Okay. But I think this is a game a bit my both teams to score in over 2.5. Okay. Because goals that is the game. It's my game of the night. Liverpool and Galatasaray. Inter versus Lavapla. Among team to quite any Italian team. Inter Milan to win in over 1.5 in that particular game. Anytime goes to America for Marcus Thuram.
Okay, may I say, Mike.
Fancy, thank you. Mamisha Senfi baby Akomeah the Galatasaray for no. Before Sandro Mobile they had Liverpool for any place or hotel or way. They had then submitted a proposal to UEFA. Say former Liverpool player and Don Kati as a phone Diogo Jota person beshen any monyam. And so UEFA Momo a year the go ahead. So what will happen before the game near say they will pay a tribute to Diogo Costa. Ombe Tifo Kesia Pan the Amadio Diogo Jota, sorry. Now Omode Ashen in Munyam. He didn't play for Galatasaray. He has absolutely no links to Galatasaray or any club in Turkey, but football na nipa nebo. So it is Galatasaray showing their human side, showing say football goes beyond just 90 minutes, and then there is an extension of football